Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers and my beloved students. It's a pretty long time that we are detached, but we are lucky enough. I think we, the students and the teachers of the institution of Saidpur Cantonment Public School and College, we are fortunate enough that our authority has already taken many steps to continue the classes for the betterment of the students. So, I think we are lucky enough. And today, I will discuss a very important and significant topics that is in your HSC syllabus. Very important and significant one. And the title, that is People or Institution Making History. Lesson 1, I will deal today lesson 1, that is unforgettable history. At first I would like to say about history. What is history? I mean, making history is not a very easy matter. Common people cannot make history because for making history it needs sacrifice. Even self-sacrifice. And in the world history, I think that we are the bravest, still we are the bravest nation who shed their blood for their mother tongue and to achieve independence. And the passage says so. Actually, this passage is a speech by our great leader Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. And you know, students, you know more or less about Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. This great leader took the responsibility of freeing the people of East Pakistan, of the then East Pakistan, from the brutality of the Pakistani rulers. You know that after the colonial rule, 1947 to 1971, we had to struggle a lot, even for our fundamental rights. And then this great leader, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, took the responsibility of freeing the nation. And then there was a tension grew between the two parts. I mean, West Pakistan, that is present Pakistan, and East Pakistan, that is present Bangladesh. And we, the people of present Bangladesh, we were oppressed, we were tortured, we were brutally treated by the Pakistani rulers. They were very selfish, they were chicken-hearted, they were very much cruel to give us our fundamental rights, our legal rights. And the present passage, I mean the present speech delivered by Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, that you see on the passage, at the beginning of the passage you see a picture, our great leader Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. And another point to be noted, that is Bandhu, friend. Who is our friend? All are not our friends. A friend is a person who stands by us in our time of weal and woe, in our time of distress. So the people of East Pakistan were suffering when they were being tortured. Then Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, our Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, then stand by us and took the responsibility of freeing us, to give us liberty, to give us emancipation. Okay? And therefore, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman is the founding leader of the independent Bangladesh, and therefore he is called the father of the nation. Who is father? Father is he who who takes the responsibility, the father. Now, let's start the text. I have pointed here some noted points. I have noted some points here from the speech. This is actually a great speech of liberation, a speech of freedom. Okay, first point, that the passage, and one point that is very important to remember, that Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman start the speech addressing all people, all men, all ill-treated men as brother. What it means? It means equality. That means all of we are equal. All of we are equal, and so we must stand against oppression, injustice, etc. etc. Focusing point of the passage. There are two focusing points of the passage. One is, that is the suffering of the people of East Pakistan. We were then being suffered, brutally suffered. And another point, that is an attempt, that means how we can stand against injustice and oppression. These two focusing points. And from the beginning to the last of the passage, we find few directives by the speaker. Who is the speaker here? Speaker here, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. He called us in the race course Maidan, the then race course Maidan, and present name you know, the Sohrawardi Udyan. So few directives of the passage. Few directives of the speaker. The speaker is here Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. And the directives are divided into three. One for the common people, another for office employees, and another for the Pakistani, of the then Pakistani authorities. And now let's know about the directives of the common people. I mean for the common people. For common people, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman advises us, ordered us to convert every house into a fort. To convert every house into a fort. Another point for common people, that is to confront our enemies with whatever we have. That means we have to face our enemies according to our capability. Another point, that is to shut down roads. And to bring them into a standstill. These 3 points for the common people. And for office employees, that is banks will be opened only for 2 hours. And not to transfer even a single paisa to West Pakistan from East Pakistan. Another point, to continue telegram and telephone services in East Pakistan as before. These 3 for the officials. And very bold, in a very bold voice, he gave directives to the Pakistani authority. That is, armed persons have to return to their barrack and no one will bother them. Another point, not to try again to aim their bullet at the innocent people of the East Pakistan. And another point, that is that means authority, you cannot suppress 70 million, I mean 7 crore people. And these 3 directives here we find. And in the passage we find few significant years, few significant dates he mentioned. The significant years, significant dates I would like to mention, because for your admission test you need them earnestly. you need to know the meaning. You need to know the meaning. You need to know what happened to that particular date or particular year. At first, 21st February of 1952. That is our language movement. We know many students sacrifice their valuable lives to establish our mother tongue as our state language. You know it. More or less, I think you know it. Another significant year, that is 1958. In 1958, this year, we find the declaration of martial law by the Pakistani rulers or by Ayub Khan to enslave the people of this part. I mean the people of East Pakistan. Another significant year, 1966. Another significant year, 1966. That is a call for 6-point movement that is in our history, Choi Dafa. Okay? Another 23rd March of 1969, a call for mass movement. We know in history as Gano Obuthan. Another significant year, 1970. What is that? 1970, the victory of Awami League. The party of Awami League won the victory in the general election of Pakistan. And then very touching and very heart-touching date, that is 25th March of 1971 night, the night of 25th March 1971. Here we find, in this date, we find a brutal military operation on the innocent sleeping Bengalis by the Pakistani army. And all these mentioned in the speech. Actually, this speech is a revelation. This is not only a passage, this is a revelation to arouse people to have their legal right. Next point, remembrance and determination. Going through the passage, we find at the last of the portion of the passage that Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman gives us a reminder. What is that? Since we have already shed our bloods, so we are no more fearful. We can shed our bloods, more bloods if necessary. And here we find also a determination, a firm determination. What is that? By the grace of the Almighty, we will be able to liberate our people, the people of this land. This land means the then East Pakistan. And now, the message of the speech. We know that every great thing or every article bears a message. So, this great speech also has a great message. What is that? I have already told you that this is actually or literally a revolution that culminated our liberation war and independence. And it is independence. One nation or a nation can achieve independence only then when all people are united. And Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, in this speech or through this speech, he invited all of the tortured people, all of the exploited people to be united so that we can stand against injustice, so that we can stand against oppression. So this is actually a revelation. And one thing from my lecture, one thing I can tell you, that this passage is actually full of information, especially information for knowing yourself as a Bengali, to know yourself, your independence. And as a student, you are fortunate enough to know the details, to know the themes of this passage. Why? It is because of this is very, very important for admission test. For admission test, you know it. Though as a board question, to set this passage, such a big passage, that may not be possible, but any of the part of the passage may be said as summary at MCQ or as answering question, etc., etc. So try to read the passage repeatedly, earnestly, and so that you will be able to know the central point or main theme of the passage. And I think that this passage would help you a lot to know about our history, about our independence, about our liberation, how we liberate our country. And this great leader, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, called us to be assembled. See, he united us through this great